We are healthcare professionals, nurses working for the NHS in England. We are not medical doctors. We're here to raise awareness of all non-communicable diseases. Example of them is diabetes, hypertension, the cancers, and all other health issues that we know are affecting our people. We are not here to prescribe. We are not here to diagnose. We're just here to tell people about some diseases so that when we tell them about the signs and symptoms, they'll be able to watch out for these signs and symptoms and go to their medical doctors or their healthcare providers. The videos we play are taken from YouTube, where everybody goes to look for information. They are not ours. So with this, I just want people to know that all we're doing here is raising awareness of these diseases, because not all of our people can go on YouTube and access the information. Thank you very much for watching us, and please continue to watch us, because you will learn how to take care of yourself, because health is wealth. Good evening, ladies. Ufambude una kusha. We don't come back today for talk to una about the health show with me, una host Salome Heights, and today I present back with me guest Miss Bintu Bangura, we himself na a nurse na London. Like what you always say, you don't head a whole world. Instead they try in your small bits na the health system. And when I know how nurses the important they like today, where we get this COVID-19, we don't be a menace to we all, not the whole world, not to just England or America, even SALONE. We don't see how it don't begin for not people then done, notable people them, they will not suffer from this COVID. So today, what we come for, we can talk today about vitamin D. These past 2 weeks, they don't begin to talk about vitamin D and its importance now the human being in body. What's in a vitamin D? Now today we want to talk about, let people that know what's in a vitamin D and the importance of it. But before we start, I'll go out for Miss Bintu to tell the family them I'll do.
Good evening, me viewers, family, and me viewers them. Thank you for joining me this evening or afternoon or morning, wherever una day. Today we can talk about vitamin D, the importance of vitamin D, how we able for know and recognize the signs and symptoms, and how we treat them, other than they at risk, and we go talk about vitamin D in relation to COVID-19 and the people that were really they at risk. So una continue for watch, una continue for share and interact with we want for your from una as well. Thank you.
Una thank you. Una share the video and una try for join we want for wonder the way we get people that are SALONE for me them able for try and talk to the people them, let them tune in. If you just don't tune in, or you know somebody when the viewers family member, we want to make you share this video. Let the people that are SALONE, let them get this video and let them know how for take care of themselves when it comes to this vitamin D. So first of all, what's in a vitamin D? Vitamin D are thing the way we they get now with body, where they make we they get with proper well-being. What I mean proper well-being, if you fortify your body with vitamins, then you go get well body. Because of vitamin D, when are they responsible for you fertility, vitamin D, when are they responsible for you eyesight, vitamin D, when are they responsible for let you bone strong, vitamin D, when responsible for make you grow strong, let you grow tall, where you lack that vitamin so some bad thing and they happen to you. Your body not go grow the way it's supposed to grow. If you be supposed to be 5 feet, 6 feet, if you not get some certain vitamin then you not go reach that growth day. You don't get stunted growth, or you not go grow. Your growth go be it go cut. You not go get you full growth. So what's in that responsible for all this like vitamin D. So today we'll talk about vitamin D. over the past 2 weeks where this COVID don't kind of we don't see them, people that don't find out again say people that will not get vitamin D in their body, they suffer from this COVID-19. When do this they happen? All my they talk about vitamin then. You get vitamin A, you get B, you get C, you get D, you get E, you get K. But see then a vitamin D, now we want to talk about. So do ya una we don't tune in, una share the video, especially for people that are Mama Salone. Let them learn from them things so we tell them. Because health na wealth. Well body na gentry. If you get well body, you go able for do boku thing. If you not get money self, if you get well body, na gentry down there. So now, what's in a vitamin D? Vitamin D na the vitamin what we dey get from the sun. When we then at this country, sometimes the sun not they come out too much. But again, when you dey Salone or Africa in general, we get season the way we dey get the sun in the one day. We get season them back. It like how the cold come, it like how the rain come. Sun go must come away, you dey feel say, yes, sun don't come out back. But we were then at this side of the world where we get winter, we get summer, we get spring, we get autumn. Sometimes they will not get this vitamin D as we supposed to get them. And the one that way they get vitamin D more, it depends on who side you come up. The color of your skin. If you black, if you white, the way they process, the way this vitamin D they work for you. Now I mean what I say process. The way this vitamin D they work for you. It depends on waiting on your skin color. If you black, you get the way they work for you. If you white, you get the way they work for you. So with that, I just want for pass the ball now to Nurse Bintu. Let it tell we what's in this vitamin D and what thing they happen to we the black people there when it comes to this vitamin D for let we body able to take them and make we get well body from this vitamin D. Nurse Bintu, over to you.
Okay, Salome, thank you very much. Like you don't say, and we get different type of vitamins where they help. So we get so many roles in the body. So with the vitamin D, waiting at vitamin D, then can call and say now the sunshine vitamin, and also now hormone back. Well, I will just tell you a little bit of why this vitamin they come out and the role where they play in our body. So this topic is very important for people that are Salone and also for we where they in the diaspora, because already a lot of data don't show say we they at high risk. Why make we they at high risk? Because of our skin color. The melanin, because of the dark skin, is so difficult for low we get vitamin D. So we are always there at low vitamin D deficiency. So vitamin D, I can tell you a little bit, vitamin D, they produce under the kidney. Because few months ago, we talked about the role of the kidney. What in the kidney they do? So one of the role of the kidney them now for regulates the electrolytes in our body, with calcium, with phosphates, all the incident. So waiting they help the kidney for regulate the electrolytes and they now the vitamin D. So the vitamin D9 they help with the calcium regulation. So if we get too much calcium in the body, it cause lots of problems. It will make we get kidney stone. It will make we get problems with we hearts. It will make we get problem with your brain if the calcium level very high. And also with the phosphates, when are the other electrolytes in the kidney, where they regulate. So the vitamin D itself now they regulate the phosphates in our body. So if the phosphate high too much, now we body now a serious problem. It will make the heart stroke. So we will get stroke, we will get heart attack. So all of these now the vitamin D9 role this now the kidney way they play. So it will be really important make we understand what's now the role of the kidney in terms of vitamin D. And vitamin D now also a supplement where we only they get vitamin D where we activate and we expose ourselves to sunlight. Now they make the vitamin D work. Even if you get vitamin D, but you need for expose yourself to the sun. So now the role that the vitamin D they play, and the one main thing again where the vitamin D they play now it help with immune system. The vitamin D in major role now the defense mechanism for infection. So I can explain what in this mean. For example, with this COVID, so with the vitamin D, the role of infection in vitamin D, like when you get COVID, the COVID now virus where they carry the respiratory tract. So when you get enough vitamin D, it help for reduce the virus now the respiratory tract. And also when the infection don't reduce the vitamin D, now they help that. Now they help for reduce the infection rate, now the respiratory tract. And also the vitamin D, now they help for reduce the symptoms then. Like when you get COVID symptoms, for example, like we all know the signs and symptoms are now of COVID, where they get temperature, they get fever. So if you get enough vitamin D, it help for reduce them symptoms then they. Now make you can find out, say, some people like can get mild symptoms, some people like can get severe symptoms because of the vitamin D low. So if you get enough vitamin D, it really help for let you fix affects your body in terms of the immune system. So now the role down there, the vitamin D they play. So now I make with the COVID, a lot of people them also will die. They relate to low vitamin D. So if your immune system not strong enough, you not get enough vitamin D, you not get enough vitamin C, and then they can cause for low your immune system drop. But we go able to talk about in details waiting whether then they at risk, waiting they cause low vitamin D and the treatment them. So I'll hand over to Salome.
Okay, thank you very much, Nasbin too. Today we in a Voice of Salone network, Voice of Salone TV. We talk about vitamin D. These are the health show. Una don't join in or don't see we na Facebook, don't see we na YouTube. Una share this video. It's very important for them with people that na Mama Salone. Watch them video here so and see what they happen and how they for take care of themselves. When we they talk about vitamin D, we they talk about the immune system. Like you accuse we say we they talk big English na this show. But some of we not sabi talk the Creole. Me as sabi talk Mende more past the Shabro. You know, so the Creole back I can just try. The English back I can try because not to me mama language than they. But when we talk about immune system, we talk about how the body strong, how the body stronger, how it gets strength for fight any sick way they can to them. Your young body infect one for make sick not knock you down, now your immune system. So when they make this with immune system, yeah, so tina stronger one, now if you get good vitamin D na your body. Because when your body sick cancer your body, if you not get that kind of vitamin then your body, the sick they knock you down. So now that's now the expert they don't talk, the scientists they don't talk say people that will lack vitamin D, then they get boku sick. Where any sick come, it just they knock them down. So when we talk about immune system, actually now the power where your body gets for make it fight any sick way they come. People that they get flu. People that they are SALONE, then they get fresh cold. When they get that fresh cold, then they tell you say, I know they take no medicine. I know they take paracetamol. I know they take vitamin C when they grab the bad cold virus, and they left me body for fat for himself. And some people that their body, they fat for themselves so strong I want that no sickness they can't play with them, no sickness they knock them down. So vitamin D now one of the vitamin in this where they make your body in power for fat sickness strong that any sickness will come to you it go. And also would they get this vitamin C that from the free thing where God give you the sun. But like what I be said before, we will get this dark skin. For let this vitamin C vitamin D, burn our body and fat them sick here for we it not easy. We other people that will get weight body, what they say weight man them, then your body not dark. So then you take the vitamin D in Now make you see, if you go na beach, na salon, you see the tourists the way they go. You dey see them spread them matter na beach. Then lead on and they go for that Sunday. Whole day they go there na beach. They wear the small drawers, they wear the small brazier. Then lead on and left all them body. Because they know say that vitamin C D day where they go inside them body, it they make them bone and they stronger. It they make them body they strong more for fit any sick we can. So vitamins then generally, nothing the way we they take, where they make we body stronger for make it able for work properly. Like vitamin A, it will make you eye good. At the same time, it make for let you ready. If you're a man, make you ready. Let the power good. Let the water where the power they pull, it get power for gibele. You the woman self, that vitamin A where you get her, it they make for let the egg them good. So when the power fire no more, belly they come. So you see, now then vitamin and then they do that. And sometimes they we not they get them vitamin yeah, so just naturally like that, or we just a pick up. Sunday we they get them from the atmosphere, sometimes they will get them from food. But as we know now, boku food they will they eat now, the nutrients then, the good thing that where they inside the food will be they eat before, we not they get that now. Because of vitamin and the way you they get from then green leaf. Salon, we get cabbage, we get lettuce, we get seed tomatoes, we get cucumber. But the way we will get the nutrients here before panel food here, so we not get it again. So waiting they help we forget the nutrients here, so now for make we get supplements, they call them supplements. They take the material where they make this vitamin where we they get now the atmosphere where God give it for free, where because it not contaminated, we not they get that way they again. Then they make them into a tablet. They say supplement. You they take them when they help you for make the body able for stronger one. Just like what they talk about the vitamin A, where I say now they make the pine water stronger, now they make the mommy egg stronger. So they fire no more, but let it come out. Now vitamin A they do that. The vitamin D now it make you bone them go stronger. I remember like 5 years back, I mean they begin forget pain and me need them. Now me GP they ask me why I come back. We got me general practitioner, we call it GP now, we doctor them. He asked me, say, now you don't say you know they complain for pain, no. Now I say because every year they go salon 2-3 times, and what the sound where they knock me, I say why they can the pain all kid don't go. But as I reach this country, where sound no they like that, and they begin feel the pain. So the vitamin D is so important that when you get some good one on your body, feke sick no they can knock you down. The simple folic acid, would they look and say, this a folic acid. If you go to cost recovery in a Corners Hospital, they get a small plastic white one, so you get boku medicine, all kind of color. You get the B strong, way dark. You get folic acid, way look like yellow. You get red. You get another one. And they always tell people then say, if you treat yourself to that vitamin, that small bag, you go now cost recovery in a corner to buy it, you drink it, then it is good for you. But not to all man they eat lettuce. Some man say me not to good for eat green leaf. So you know they eat lettuce, you know they eat tomatoes, you know they eat cucumber. But if you go buy that small packet medicine, it help you, it build your body so that any sick way come, able for fat. That's why they say some people then they fresh corner they hold and they take medicine because the body get all the nutrients, you get all the vitamin we get, and then vitamin yeah so, and then they help we for their body to stronger one. So we see the whole week. Today they talk about vitamin D. This vitamin D what they talk about, they say they get them free from the sun, but we wear black. We come out Africa or any other side where black person come out. Your body is very difficult for your body taking that vitamin D day. But not so for say the one that way they like mama salon, they not get them more. Then get them and they not lack them. Not so for say they not get them. What we they try for say now is if you dey mama salon, just try that you dey na that Sunday small. We don't see with people that where they practice other religion and they cover all their body. Now the year no more you they see. And then people then they know they get this vitamin D. Even in this country they don't talk am. They say the one that where they inside us all the time. All the time that they inside us. they know they get this vitamin D. So the people that wear the salon, the vitamin D, it did it for free. But we not go get them like how the weight people that way they go salon or where then they obaya so they get them. We know they get that way, but that not mean say we not get to for say we they sick because we not get them. But the way we forget them because the sound so warm to we know they get them that way they. So now that makes it when they talk say if you get older pussy, mama they wear those 80, 85, they always the inside us now we hand. Do ya now for pull them and do we sound come up. Let the sound knock them small. When knock them small, I see where their skin go fine. When I go see where they go begin say, today they feel better because sound don't beat them. I remember me granny, they don't die over 30 years. It blind na burnt. When sound warm, would they pull on a do? I not be ever know what to do with the pull me granny na do. Now I know say now because he always they inside us, you know they get this vitamin D. Me until they say do you wanna pull on a granny less small sound naka. I not be know the reason. Who people that sometimes they not go formal school, they're not able to read and write, but something that they naturally they know the goodness of her. Like when me mama, God bless him, so he can tell me say, person in heart, he not forget fat, na sick. My mama no one day go school, but he know say if you get fatty heart, that's disease that day. Me not be know. Now I come to this country, all them things and they come back to me when my mama can talk. So for let you bone tranga, let you not get that brittle bone where small thing happen no more you for you foot don't broke. Now this vitamin D, now responsible for that day. So do you people the way the Africa, where the salon, where if you're not able to buy the supplement, make sure say you take this vitamin D as much as you can from the natural source when at the sun. And with people that way older, we know they come on, we know they waka or come up PZ, go Kingdom, or come on St. John, go PZ, then are us no more, una food and do, let's sun knock them. Because vitamin D very important. Now they make your body stronger, we go make signal go just knock you down. I don't know if you self want for add small thing to that. Thank you.
Well, like you say, you know, vitamin D very, very important, and the reason why I make it important because it play a major role in our body. It is strengthening we bone them, it is strengthening we muscle them. You know, so the people them where they at risk, like them pattern at the world because of the climate, we know they get sun all the time. So we they at high risk. We even with the black people them because of we know they get enough vitamin D. So we there so much at risk. But the high risk people them back now the elderly people them like way Salome they say the old people them Naya and Afrito na Salone, then they at risk. And also people that way get underlying conditions then they at risk of developing vitamin D, low vitamin D. If you get liver problem, if you get kidney problem, if you fat, you get too much body, you know they get down in a risk back for lay, you get low vitamin D. And also certain medication the way you they take, it reduce your vitamin D level now your body. Like their HIV medication and so it make you vitamin D low. Their high steroid because they dampen the immune system, it reduce your immune system. So as a result, your vitamin D they go low. And if they suffer from seizure, what they can call fits now Salone instead, their medicine and they cause low vitamin D. And of course, if you know they expose yourself too much now sun. You go now other cause down the back for low vitamin D, winter time. The one the way they cover back, the one in the back, they always at low risk of vitamin D. So in general, everybody they at risk, especially now because of they get enough sun. So everybody, the signs and symptoms of vitamin D. Not of us say you they able to know them, then they mild. You go just they feel tired no more. Not to say it is so severe for you just they feel small tiredness. you know, they too serious, you know, they take and say now because of the vitamin D, because vitamin D not to something where people they always they check. When you go for blood test, not to that they always they check, not to routine where they always check, say, no, can check your vitamin D, pass you get for act. So for we where they at risk of low vitamin D, it's very, very important when you, once in a while, at least every 6 months, every 3 months, or every 1 year, you check your vitamin D level. So you know waiting at vitamin D level. Vitamin D deficiency, where you vitamin D low, it all means say na big problem, because it's easy for men, it's easy for fix. If you notice say you get vitamin D, now for take supplements. So the option for vitamin, when you know they get enough sun, now for they take supplements. So now I made and they recommend say vitamin D supplements is very, very important for everybody. It depends on the time of the year. And like SALONE back, vitamin D is very important when they get enough sunlight. Then they say is very, very good.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nurse Bintu. With the welcome the people that we don't join we. If we get anybody we don't join we they welcome una. If you see the people that are the screen, we go welcome them, call their name. Today we talk about vitamins them, and then vitamins are what they talk about. Today we talk more about vitamin D, where the people that when are the Masasabi people that when they are this first world year, so when are they sabi all thing but medicine. Don't tell we say the people that when get vitamin D na them body pass mark one, they make their body the stronger. Where no sick they cannot more infect them like that. The body they able for fix the sick way they come now because they get the vitamin D in them body. Vitamin C now the vitamin down the way now they affect the bad guys them. Like if you get cold, they say take vitamin C if you get cold. Because vitamin C where you get if you get cold like fresh cold, it'll kill all the bad guys that wake up with this fresh cold to you. Vitamin B day. You get B12 where if you always you tire, if you take B12, it'll make you body go get the energy back where it's supposed to forget. If you get fresh cold like what they say, vitamin C they help you. So all the vitamins here so what they talk about now tin them where someday will they get up from natural sources like vitamin C. I remember where this corona where it just starts. People then they say lemon honey, even the orange where we they suck, it get vitamin C inside. Anything where sour, like the lemon, I mean they say where you get cough. When a cold don't make you get that cough day. If you take vitamin C, it is better. If you take lemon and honey, it is better. Honey, the natural one. Like where the one where they put for we upline. Egg. Somebody tell you, say, me not they eat egg. Me not they eat fish. I don't like fish. I don't like this. I don't like this. But most of them things that they will they eat, they get vitamins and their own body. When we eat that, we're good for we body. Even beef. People that they know they eat beef, then they get problem because they know they eat beef. But until they talk, if they eat beef, now in moderation, you they eat egg. We not say because we don't say if you eat egg, you go get vitamin B. Go boil 1 dozen egg, you want to don't they eat her. Too much of one thing, you know they better you. Even water, if you drink and too much, you don't get the repercussion, or you go get problem if you drink too much water. So you know they drink too much water. Anything where they do now in moderation. If you eat egg, you eat beans, we gather with black eyed beans, we gather with black power. When they do, then they sell them on the culture. You get beans for that. If you eat that day, you they gather small vitamin in your body. But where mango season can eat mango. Orange season, eat orange. Orange, lemon, where yeah, we they call it clementines, we they call it tangerine. They want to own a good source of vitamin C. And the vitamins that what they talk about. Now things that where we they get naturally from food. Someday we they get from the green leaves like cabbage, spinach. We get the green. Again, at SALONE, people that go tell you say, but you know where, or you just born. Now for cook green, not make let it cook too much. When you eat that half enough one, it make you blood they rich. People are not go but they sabi all that. So we they talk today about vitamin D, how it's important for make you immune system Sranga, so no sick, no they can no more and play with you. All the people here will die. Then they say underlying problems. 2 weeks ago, now that we talk about underlying problems. Somebody will already don't get heart disease, or they don't do open heart surgery, pana. Somebody will get kidney disease, or they don't get kidney replacement. Somebody will get liver problem. Somebody will they begin too much alcohol. For me, they make him body come back to normal. Then they prescribe for thiamine, now vitamin B1 dandy. Just because you don't drink, because when they drink too much alcohol, they say alcohol they make your blood they dry. That's so if you take raw alcohol, you put up on beef, all the blood they suck, the beef they go white. So then they say now that's they happen to you when you drink too much alcohol, especially that buying that omole, then speed them people that they way they drink them meat when they go now your body, it kill bokuda vitamin. So when somebody come hospital, we say this person is somebody when an alcoholic in a rum no more they drink because sometimes bad thing don't happen to her, you're not able for cope, pass it drink rum. But that rum when they drink, they kill boku them vitamins and then in body. Then when they come hospital, we they give them folic acid, we they give them vitamin B strong, we they give them the thiamine, when now they make them body get back to itself. So when would they talk about underlying problem when it comes to this COVID-19? Then they say people that will get underlying problem. If you get diabetes, at the same time you get hypertension. When I'm with people in a salon, they get some plus. Although as long as you don't get that day, your immune system don't be compromised. By that I mean, once you don't get hypertension, you get diabetes, then they don't cancel you. Your immune system not they ever good again, like possibly not get no sick. If you get infections all the time, you dey suffer from HIV, always you get gonorrhea, always you get small cold, you get respiratory problem, you get asthma. Already, if you get a sick day, your immune system don't go down. So for let the immune system they go up, for let sick come, your body able for fight that sick day, you for fortify your body with vitamin Z. And not to any kind of vitamin no more. Go na a shop where they know say this na good shop because someday na just synthetic things and then they make things that were not natural. Why I say synthetic things that were not natural, then they use and then cheap. Go invest in good vitamins and for yourself. If you eat banana, you get potassium inside, way good for you heart. If you eat orange, you get vitamin C. Lemon get vitamin C. So all them things so that thing where we they get naturally, where they make we body they strong. It therefore help we for let we body work properly. So now we get a break. For me, we listen to one of we sponsors them. After which we for welcome the people that we don't join we. If people that don't join we welcome them and ask them for them and share the video and call if they want to make contribution. I don't know if John Day on today, Thomas Rogers, Martina Cole, Martha Musa, if una all day on una call and make una your contribution. Because it's very important for them together we help with people there. Hi, Judge Kamara, how are you? For me, we help with people that are salon. Let them know say if you fortify your body with that vitamin C, so your body will be stronger. With no signal will just start and knock you down. So now listen to one of our sponsors then, please. Thank you. Hi, George.
Cotton Tree Pharmacy is your new trusted provider of pharmacy services in Sierra Leone. You can count on Cotton Tree Pharmacy for genuine quality brand name and generic medicines. Guaranteed refills for prescriptions issued by doctors in Sierra Leone or abroad. Door-to-door medication delivery service in Freetown and beyond. Free health education. Have you heard about our Diaspora Medicine Connect? With Cotton Tree Pharmacy's Diaspora Medicine Connect, anyone can pay for your prescription online. Bring your prescription to 17 Pademba Road. Collect an invoice. Send your invoice to your sponsor in the diaspora. Your sponsor pays for your prescription online. We deliver your medication to you. For quality prescription and medications, visit Cotton Tree Pharmacy at 17 Pademba Road in Freetown. Have questions? Call our pharmacist on WhatsApp at 030-611-664 or visit our website at www.cottontreemedicalgroup.com. Come to Cotton Tree Pharmacy. We are ready to fill your next prescription.
Why do a website when you can create an app for your business for free? Yes, with TAV App Maker, you can make an app as easy as pie. It only takes a few minutes. Simply choose a design template you like, add the features you want, and once you are happy with the results, publish it to Google Play and Apple Store, so your clients can download your app. Go to TAVAppmaker.com and create your free app today.
Una thank you for joining me again. This now the Voice of Salone TV with me, Salome Heights, una host, and my guest, Miss Bintu Bangura, a well-known nurse working for King's College, London. So today we will talk about vitamin D, the importance of Oh, who is that? I will start taking vitamin A. Oh, Chef Penda Kokoima. Yeah, vitamin A very good. If you want for born and twin, and then I for take vitamin A, boku, that the water strong. So the mommy self for the taker because now really responsible for the reproductive energy. Now they make you get the fire and the water where they make the picking calm. Quick, vitamin A, that, and then you eyesight back. It's very good. And then vitamin and D, for that you get them from food, is very difficult. So we the advice say, especially if you don't grow older, fortify your body with them vitamin here. So now they make you the day you trump. You see some mommy go tell you say I old 80. You see the run. So just because you get body bless, in body line strong. And what they made this body strong? They don't fortify vitamins there. But salon you see with people there. 2 cup rice, 1 person don't cook her. The fish where they on top, now small herring. Whose vitamin you they get from that food day? You know they eat orange tenka, you know they eat mango tenka, you know they eat nothing past that big bowl rice with small fish on top. Thank you, Queen Advi. You know eat anything past that rice. Fufu, the ball like in head, small plazas. So how your body go able to fight any disease? Right now, we don't talk, say, we dey educate people in a salon. We know, say, food, forget that kind of food day, we go make your body just depend on your food. Forget the nutrients that you need. Pick yourself where you born. If you not get the good food and nutrients and for make it, thank you, for make it grow properly. It will get stunted growth. Because for be 6 foot, sometimes you know they each 4 feet safe. Well done, B. Thank you. So thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Infamara Kalon. Thank you. So we need for fortify with body with vitamins or vitamins, whatever you call it. Well done, ladies. Thank you, Bobsy. Keep calling if you have a contribution you want to make. Feel free to do this. You're a medical person. We appreciate you so much. We want you to join us and make your contribution for we people in our salon. Mr. Kamara, George, Bob himself don't join. Mr. Kamara, you self don't join. Will not join in if you get any contribution for me. Really will not join and make contribution and will not share the video with people that way they salon. Let them know say the sister they are them picking and they are where they try for make they educate them. Because this health education where we they do. This health education what we do is so important. You want me to comment? Somebody give.
Thank you, Gib Sahid. Thank you much.
So we want for the people that know say vitamins are very good. I've been talk one day last year. Samuel Conte, thank you. Yeah, it's a very good talk. I'll be talk about with homocysteine level. If you homocysteine level, when I just the amount of vitamins so you get, not just vitamin D, you get K, you get A, you get B, you get C, you get all the good vitamins in your body. Wallahi, not so small sick no more they can knock you down because your body don't already day. If your liver is damaged, you cannot absorb vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and K. Not true. Now make we warn people about drinking, because if you drink alcohol, you don't take alcohol for being you food, because you get problem. We not they judge people that way they drink alcohol, because people that they drink alcohol because then things say this problem we don't be, this loss we don't happen to them, either a divorce, either a person don't die. Whose vitamin we good for Okobo man? Well, Okobo man, what you they do just fortify your whole body and avoid too much sugar, because too much sugar will make you turn Okobo. People that will get diabetes, that they turn Okobo. So if you eat healthy, you get you vitamins and fortify your body. You eat healthy. You know they eat too much carbohydrates, because when you eat carbohydrates, you go inside your body, it turn to simple sugars. Then your body not produce the good insulin for let you work with that sugar. It left now your system. It go make the one risk factor and complication for diabetes. Now for make you impotent as a man, where we they call Okobo. So if you eat your food right, you get all your vitamins and right, you eat healthy, you exercise, you not go to Okobo. But too much carbohydrate, now they make you turn Okobo. So you get for watch what you they eat for make you not get this sick what they call diabetes. Because one sick way they make you get Okobo, now way you get diabetes, where you not controller the sugar level they all over the place. Yes, like what we they talk about vitamin D or vitamins in general, but D where we people that in salon need for no say, then forget this vitamin here, so for make them able for function, for let them body able for get the nutrients where it need for fat sick. But who sick then they come. Now we don't see the virus and we don't come. We don't see the Ebola virus disease we come. Now we don't see the coronavirus, the COVID-19. The one that way they get this sick here, so that people that will get underlying problems then, where already the immune system not good, like the person will not get sickness. So if your immune system not good, fortify your body with vitamins then. Take vitamins and if common folic acid, oh, they look and say na nonsense. Even in this country, where woman get better and they say take folic acid. Because if not so that you go born picky, will get one sick with call waiting, spinal bifida. Just because of that small folic acid, Beloma, if you not take her, you go born picky, will get some deformity, or you go feel say a big thing happen. Not a big thing, no, just that small vitamin D way you not get when at the folic acid. So wait till I go advise me people that if you able forget that folic acid every day they take one. The good one, no, it's good for you. At least 1 month you take her, the other month you blow. Or you go to your doctor, you do blood test. How many vitamin D level, oh? How many B level, oh? They will tell you, say, yes. Even the vitamin where they make you blood rich, you doctor will tell you, but yeah, people in a salon, even when they're sick, they're not in the hospital. I'm not going to say, grab no more, say, I get 500,000, let I go do me test, but let's see how many vitamin levels in there. It's sorry. Now me could they do this show here for let the people them where they watch. Let them share the video to them people that especially with people in my salon. Let them know say where orange season car, eat orange. Where mango season car, eat your mango. We get so much fruits in a salon. Yeah, they buy 4 orange for 12,000. 4. So take it this if it pass. If you go to good supermarket like Sainsbury's, you dey buy 4 orange for £1.50, almost at £1.50. It pass 15,000. Yanda una dey get 2 for 3,000, 4 for 5,000. Buy let you drink am. You get vitamin C inside we go help your body. Fat then small fresh cold wey come. Do ya? I don't know if you say one rub much and the same vitamin D what they tell people there for.
Okay, well, you know, vitamin D very important, and when you not get them enough, you get a lot of problems that will go cause to you. So it's very important for we talk yourself with vitamin D. If we not expose ourselves to sun all the time, we constantly they at risk of low vitamin D. So if you're not going to sun all the time, you're not get enough sun, Now, so you know they get enough vitamin D. Now, so you get for take them. Where you know they expose yourself too much in the sun. Now, so you know they get vitamin D. So you can able to know whether your vitamin D low or not. Because one, you don't know when you spend so much time in the sun or how you they feel. So when you not get enough vitamin D in your body, and interesting way Salome they talk say the mama and daddy business, you not go able to forget that good water for let you get that picking. So vitamin D, when you not get them, you know they make you get proper erection. When you get low vitamin D, it affects your erection. Una demand them. Then vitamin D, when you not get vitamin D enough, it affects your mood swing. It relates to depression. It relates to mental health problem. When you get enough vitamin D in your body, it cause muscle weakness. Your muscle then the arts and the weak. When you not get enough vitamin D, it make you bone them then thin, then light, what they call osteoporosis. It easy for let it broke.
Yes.
So although we black people them, we get a high bone density, we bone them strong. It's not easy so for let it broke. But if you not get enough vitamin D for let you continue for keep the your bone strong, it go easy for let it broke. Now make them with old people them they at risk for fall for them, and when they fall down and they broke them parts of their body, where it very very risky. So because they know they expose too much now the sun, then as then they age, then bone then they become brittle. So it cause if they not get vitamin D, then it cause more problem for them. And also arthritis, it cause arthritis where you not get enough vitamin D. Sometimes there are some condition them where they don't misdiagnose because of lack of vitamin D. Because of arthritis, you they get pain now you joints them, now your hand and the bone pain. So that may be a contributing factor where you not get enough vitamin D. And also this other thing where very common in Africa when a vitamin D, when a rickets, where cobo foot, where you can see the pikin foot them bend like too much cobo foot. Now a condition a rickets, they call a lack of vitamin D rickets. So the bone they're so soft, the pikin bone they're not they go according to. And most of the time, them pikin and they cannot develop them before they're born. So now make even where you na belle woman, you need for fortify yourself with.
Somebody they ask, say, what is Okobo? There is a laugh out loud. Okobo, now where the past self will call you man. Where you know they walk again. You don't die. You know they walk again. Now Okobo. Where the past self will hold you as man. Man, Okobo, now where the thing not inject again. Now Okobo, you don't die. The part don't die. Now Okobo. So you for try eat healthy, then you not get that sugar sick, then the thing will work for you properly. Now Okobo, where the part don't die. The part will call you man. When you say me man who the tranga, then tell you that the man who don't die. Now Okobo. I hope say that they answer your question. Continue. Not being too.
So with belle woman then the pikin away can develop rickets now from belle because the belle woman they know they get enough vitamin D. So even with belle woman them there is a link between like where they can say woman get pre-eclampsia. Where you vitamin D low, it cause pre-eclampsia. It contribute for let you get high blood pressure during pregnancy.
Correct.
Vitamin D not they cause pre-eclampsia, but now a contributing factor. So now make where you get belle breastfeeding, you get for make sure say you get enough vitamin D where you go able to pass on to the pikin and expose the pikin to sunlight so that this vitamin D deficiency when a rickets in pikin them it not go so common, but in Africa it is prevalent in Africa. And like we say, vitamin D, where you don't get enough vitamin D, it weaken your immune system. It's easy for let you catch cold. It's easy for let you catch them respiratory infection them like a TB, tuberculosis, let you get asthma, Then you get even the autoimmune disease, then when like a type 1 diabetes. And when you not get enough vitamin D, it even cause type 2 diabetes, where another metabolic syndrome, where you get different conditions that where they happen at the same time. Like you get high, your blood pressure high, your blood sugar high, other thing high, you obese, all of them thing, and they now metabolic syndrome where they give you type 2 diabetes. Not everybody they born with diabetes, but along the line, over the years, you they develop type 2 diabetes because of we lifestyle.
Yes.
So now because the vitamin D deficiency is another factor as well. And the other side where we know they always talk about as well with vitamin D, even we woman them when not they born picking again,
menopause,
premenopausal and postmenopausal, then they at risk of low vitamin D because the estrogen where the hormone where they make for lead and produce where the hormone that estrogen itself it get effects with it get link with the vitamin D. So now it make when you don't reach that menopause age, then they give you hormone replacement therapy. That hormone replacement therapy they help you bone them and they help you heart. Although so many women they know they take up because of the side effects of the other things that they can talk. But it's very, very important if you don't get in the menopause age, you know they want to begin again. It's very, very important like they take vitamin D or you they take HRT. Because the HRT it help for protect your heart, it help for protect your bone them. So
okay, thank you very much, Nurse Bintu. Just like I just want to rub small thing by the menopause where you say. Menopause. Good afternoon, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your name, please?
This is George at the call from Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, George, how you there? How the riots, reach you side you there?
Oh my God, yeah. We still get in Boston. We get about yesterday. I think we get about either 76 deaths. We decline now. We decline out like the. We don't go like the. We don't plateau. We don't. So I mean, the virus still there. People they still get infected in the hundreds. But we still go out every day. We training them for work. I mean, just like what I said last week. If you're a medical person, you're not going to just say, "Oh, I'm not going to work again because of the virus." Because every day, even before coronavirus, they deal with things that they're possibly even more dangerous than the virus. So this is something. It's also psychological as well.
Yes.
Yeah, but I just called for back just kind of like just rehash it when I talk about vitamins. Most of the people are really we in Africa they eat organic food then. So most of the time, sometimes if they eat proper organic food, they eat the balanced meals then. For the most part, they able get the daily vitamins then. But there are some people like what I put in the comment section, something they call vitamin B12 deficiency.
Yeah.
See, someone can say. But this here is the witness in norm, because B12 get for do something neurological vitamins, so it deal with the brain. So if someone they get another diet, but they able absorb them, so it eat them, but it just they wash out because it lacks that thing they call intrinsic factor. So now, what thing they can do that shielding test. We go to a hospital, then you get some other test, and the factor say, okay, if they get the vitamins, they absorb them. So the only other remedy is to give you the injection. They give you a weekly injection or monthly injection. So, but some can say, "Oh, but this is still more norm." Then you hand it. So they don't know that. So that can be a possible problem. Then, in terms of the vitamins, also that folic acid. When I talk about how very important with childbearing, but also if you not get folic acid. Some people they can tire like anemia due to folic acid. You see, some people they can just tire no more than they say, "Hey, when every day I tire, I'm not able to do anything because if so now they can do most of you can go to hospital and do tests, then they able to check your blood, then they will find out if you get because there are different type of anemias. Maybe you can get that even like if you get diabetes, which is a chronic diabetes, that could be you can have anemia of chronic disease. You see, or you can get a plastic anemia where you don't even get anything, or the blood cells are too big. You see, so you get different type of anemias then. But most of the time, like that folic acid, then like when people talk, people really drink, or people really like if somebody even before somebody become pregnant, you know, even not even when somebody really try for conceive, then they tell you let's begin to take folic acid way before. You see, that's a prophylactic treatment is infinitely. So so in the case that you know, because some people you can even conceive, they don't even know until maybe even, you know, for some people in the rare cases, maybe the first trimester or something like that, maybe especially if they have irregular periods. So with these people, the doctor they say, okay, if they plan for get pregnancy, get pregnant, if you're not of child bearing age, then that they plan, then you do that. And the vitamin the C, people like when I talk about the cold, you see some man in mouth split, and that in mouth split they get that then cold sore. Then sometimes it's due to stress, but sometimes it's due to lack of vitamins. So because I began a friend one time, a long time ago. This is even before I went again to medical. This guy all the time, and he's so tired all the time. They sleep all night. We don't clear. You're not supposed to get like a you go say this person it gets sleeping problem, it gets sleep apnea, something like that. And the young person very they within in weight limits. Every time he tired, he's very tired. So we're gonna and say he's lacking certain vitamins. So he begin to take multivitamins. So if you take multivitamins in energy level, it go up. Every time they stay up from morning, they able to do it, but before that, as you do small things, you don't tire.
Yes.
So yeah, so we I don't know if I get any question from now interject.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jed, for that contribution. We really appreciate, you know, that are true. Even the numbness, you know, we talk about. If you go place like Africa, they see lots of people. They say, me hand and it numb, me food and it, especially people that will get like diabetes, the hypertension, and then people then they like would they always say that they struggle for even get a proper diet, balanced meal. You know, so how they go even go like for go do a blood test for sure say then lack this kind of vitamin and waiting and go do for them. It's not happening, you know. So it's just so sad that even forget the supplements and if they're not able to forget the vitamins and from the natural world, the food, how even forget supplements them when thing will not come cheap again is very, very difficult. You know, so now could they do this awareness here, so we do this health show when I share the video so with people that are salon. If you know say they get that kind of thing here, like what George say, that numbness, me know say lots of me diabetes patient and they tell me say that they get this numbness when another sign of if you diabetes, that's a complication, you know, because of less blood flow, so maybe you peripherals and all that, you know. But again, it can be saying a lack of some vitamins. Even this way you talk about them cold, so you see somebody in leak, please, they always get this sun at the corner of the mouth with them and they can go sick run the mouth, you know, where it's very unpleasant. And all that and are just the small vitamins away they lack. But how would they know? They don't know. You know, they've always attributed to something. Tiredness, too much tiredness, it can be anything. But mostly it can be now lack of the vitamin we're supposed to give energy, you know, get her. So all this we they do now for just educate to people in our salon. And thank you, Thomas Rogers, for joining, Mr. Kabia, we manager, Janet Musa, Janet Mata Musa. We appreciate you now on the phone in and support we for waiting we they do, because waiting we they do so through VOS TV now for educate people in a salon. Now make we talk with Creole so that it like you they will side. If they share the video, you get how you be able for learn. Like today, so they talk about vitamin D. If you not get how waiting they happen, especially people will get underlying problems. If you not say you not even poor eater, people that they were now vegetarians and then they salon, but then they eat beef, then they eat fish. Now vegetables are more than they eat, but still, then he advise them for men and get vitamins because you get vitamins so you get from fish, you get one way they get from beef. So if you know they eat that one and then you get forget that vitamin day somewhere for kind of your body so that your body go work properly. Because without the nutrients here, so your body not go work properly. Any secret car, it get for pass with you. So I don't know if we get people that we don't join in, we they welcome them. If we can see the comments then from where we battle the people themselves for the battle we, because now this they make VOS now a family TV where it open to everybody, join in, make your contribution. You give you advice so you sabi like to healthcare. Good afternoon, caller. Who side they call from and how you do it in your name?
Hello, ladies.
Hello. What's up, Usa?
Waiting, ladies. Usa sit up. I just jump where George say, certain vitamins and where people are able to absorb, and I think that has always been my problem, because I don't say, I don't go to a nutritionist in the past. They don't tell me waiting for it, but every other year, I get for go hospital for many will give me ferrous sulfate and stuff like that. I know get very low in certain vitamins them, and they begin to ask me what's happening here, and this tiredness. I tell you what, ladies. I mean, I'm very vocal on social media, but in real life, I'm not very active. I spend a lot of time. I work from home just because I don't have the energy to move around. And a lot of people they say, "It's too late, let's yeah." But as I read a little bit more and listen to what George say, I jump in my chair. And I say, well, now I'm going to go to my GP and say, you know what? I think when I go begin for give me the injection, because I not get what George say, I not get the waiting the intrinsic factor for absorb vitamin. I'm just jumping. I'm just saying to myself, maybe this could answer me, because I'm going to do all my blood tests and that's not do you. But then I am too tired. I am not able to be active like other people in this world. Why me? So I've learned something today. Ladies, you know what? This program, if I tell you so whether they benefit from them, I may be lying. We are benefiting. Other people are benefiting. I want to say thank you very much, ladies, for coming out here and looking after us as a people. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Janet, thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate that you're our manager, but you're backing us up, and being that you yourself you're not that kind of well person, but coming on and telling people about your own problems, goes a long way. Not so everybody they do that and they say, yes, I get this problem, because a problem shared is always a problem solved. Now, Jordan can give contribution, you don't learn from them. Now that make they say, even as we do the video now, it is live, people that therefore go watch back. If you say waiting, you can pass that to somebody else, but like they say, we just raise awareness of them kind conditions there. So we're not a medical doctors. Like when they talk about ferrous sulfate, me being there on ferrous sulfate for a long time, because I was always less on my iron. And they go do blood tests, everything okay. But me blood not be ever rich, because I always lack iron. And they feel dizzy. I can just thin up and just feel the whole world go round. When I get belly, all the markets side they go then sabi me. As I reach, they don't give me bench, I don't sit down. Because it's like where I in a crowd, I feel hot. If I not sit down, I go for them. And this happened to me where I get pregnant. And then now being, because I not get iron, my iron level always low. And then I don't pass and give me girl picking them. All of them, they suffer that same thing. So something in the way they say, Tonya will go say, hey, wait, they turn you feel dizzy, that's something else. But until you go do a blood test, you not go know saying that this. So we they bathe with people in a salon. Some condition and they way don't happen to you. When no one they happen to you, do you go investigate, not just sit down. You hear they turn, go investigate. You go be say sometimes you iron count low. They will put you on medicine or ask you for eat something we go able for help you. Anything will happen to you past 2-3 days when no one day happen to you, do ya go ask for help. Not go say we know say we native medicine and they work for true. But something that you need for go, then they'll do a blood test and tell you say that this wrong. Not to all thing with native medicine and they help. So sometimes in a blood test first go show say that this wrong with you before you go get help, do ya? So today we talk about vitamin D on Voice of Salone TV with me, Salome Heights, a presenter, and my guest, Miss Bintu Bangura, we himself na a trainer for over 15 years. He work for the King's College Hospital, when are one of the big trusts there. We work for Central and Northwest London NHS Trust. We they also for raise awareness of certain conditions where people then go learn from, and if they begin getting symptoms, then they go ask for help, especially with people in a mama salon. So Joy, thank you for coming in. Mr. Kabia, Una Orican, the Mr. Camaras, Janet, Thomas Rogers, Marama, Ba, they watch from Mali, Una always they watch from abroad, Una share the video, let people then learn from what we they teach. We're not medical doctors, we're not nurses, we they raise awareness, but let people then know. Say this kind of thing they happen, why begin feel them, I will know who side for go. Where I begin feeling numbness, I'm going to say, hey, maybe not some vitamin I don't get to, or maybe the pins and needles where they get at me, and now vitamins I not get to, make I go seek for possible for help me when I a medical doctor, or try for make you go do blood test, because all the vitamins here, so then they work with all parts of your body. Your brain, they work with vitamins the way now, then they make your brain active. Your liver go work with some vitamins and then they make it work properly. Your kidneys, the vitamins, they go make it work properly. Even you gut, even common cold where we get. Let's say if you take vitamin C, the cold they go away. Because vitamin C where it come, now for kill all the bad guys then. Like what we do gut health the last time. Inside we got get the bad guys there, we get the good guys there. But wait till they pray, let the bad guys there not boku pass the good one there. Because if them boku, now they go give you constipation. If you self pass win naya or you fat, you know I smell that fat day. That means there's something wrong. The bad guys and don't boku, you go constipate, you know they go toilet. All that thing and the vitamins and they help we for do. So we need now them are the thing we need, where they make our body rich, where they make our body stronger, where any feke signal they come and just pull you by your condition. So I don't know if you said that the last word for say now for make we the round up. Thank you.
Okay, so how you go do no say you vitamin D low? How you go do no? You guys get some signs and symptoms there where you go no say, like waiting the last two colors, then they say, because me background, I get anemia background. So I know exactly waiting, then they say, and how they waiting and the experience. So with the signs and symptoms, it's just similar to where you become anemic, like you not get enough blood in your body. Now, so the signs and symptoms similar where you not get enough vitamin D. So when you not get enough blood, you they become tired, you they become fatigued, you they become lethargic. So you they feel so tired all the time. You they get tornado, you they get these pins and needle. Now the same thing when you get vitamin D, where you vitamin D low, you easy for let you to catch infection. It easy when you get infection for let it go, because your vitamin D they play a very big role in terms of your immune system.
Mm-hmm.
So you they tire all the time. Sometimes where you vitamin D low, they mistake I'm saying you anemic, but you're not anemic now. Your vitamin D now low. So when you they feel all the symptoms there, it's good for let them check your blood. Let them check your vitamin D, because vitamin D not to test where they always they do.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll say we will check your blood. We will check how much blood you get, but they're not going to check your vitamin D. So your blood will be okay, but your vitamin D low. So even if your blood okay, your vitamin D low, you still going to get them symptoms there. You're not going to know what's in they happen. And where you they get them back pain and bone pain, now where your vitamin D self low. I don't mention say it affects we mood swing like a depression, where you vitamin D low. Where you get wound, where you know they well, like you get so foot, or you go surgery, the wound not they well quick, or they take long for let it well.
Mm-hmm.
Then they all now because of the vitamin D not enough now your body. And we don't talk about say you bone them, they're not a strong way, you not get enough vitamin D in your body, then they become brittle and light, they're easy for lay and broke, like get fracture. Waiting vitamin D they cause back, they make it a lose year now you aid. It's similar to where you not get iron. The only difference when you not get enough iron in your body, you dey lost here na you aid, but also it dey left white patches na you aid. Then in a way you not get iron. But when you not get enough vitamin D, the year then they come on na you aid. So all of them here are the signs and symptoms of vitamin D. But for fixed vitamin D problem, it's very simple, it's very easy. We na nurses there, we not they prescribe, we not they recommend any medication na yeah. But the step where you go take, if you're able to notice all the symptoms there, I will don't mention. So if you're able to go to doctor, you go say, make them check me blood. When they check your blood, then you know whose level. We not going to recommend the level na your back, because we talk about different countries then get different way how they measure them blood. So it not going to be appropriate for what we tell you now house level way for B. So you go to your doctor check your blood. If they get all them signs and symptoms they are the way they feel, the first way you need for do, you're able for detect the signs and symptoms and say that this way they feel, then you can able go to your doctor do a blood test. But if it's good for you get an understanding, not just say blood test, say I want me and check me vitamin D. I want let them check me hemoglobin level. I want let them check me B12 level. I want let them check me folic acid. The doctor go look you first and say this, you know what they talk. So when you ask your doctor for check all lengthing and day, you go on for know the results. When the results come, that's in now, you go able for know how much dosage of vitamin, if you vitamin D low, how much you for take. Yeah. Although na then parts here like England, then get a recommended dose where we for take every day, all year round, especially we the people that wear dark, we get dark skin. And in the other general population, they recommend during winter time and autumn when the place not too warm, then they recommend for let them take vitamin D during 10 and day. And also, we know say the sunshine is good, the sun is good, but we don't need them too much because of the sun. It cause cancer. They cause skin cancer because of the ultraviolet rays. So now I make them recommend say when they go na sun, put your sun cream on for protect your skin from cancer, from skin cancer. And you get different time of the day where you go able to go na the sun where the ultraviolet rays is low. That means before 10 o'clock in the morning, where you then a country where sun day, before 10 o'clock in the morning, yonder the ultraviolet rays is very low. So for the chance of you catching skin cancer is very, very low and very, very slim. Before 10 o'clock in the morning and after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, where the sun don't begin go down, but around between that 10 day, the ultraviolet rays is very, very high. And if you expose yourself that sun, you know, get sun cream, it can affect your body and likely cause skin cancer. We can say with the skin cancer. So most of the time, they can say that because of the sun ultraviolet rays. That make you important for lady get sun cream. If they go na do and try for make use of the sun. And also we were there so we know they get better sun. Even when we say we go salon for go add sun, most of we in the English copy them. Because when we go, we then sign motoka all the time, air condition, they bang we. We know they come out. We they afraid for come out during the day. We say, hey, salon, PZ choco, I not get my passer, and let not go jog me back na me hand. I not get mine go under because you know they able for you they wait even 10, you just see there na even 10 and they go na beach where the sun don't go down. So how much vitamin D you go able forget if you say you they go Africa. So long we take that consideration. They we within na the diaspora. Make use of that opportunity. They won't go na salon. They able forget enough sun. Lo we come out sun, we're not too cloudy. We go, we get enough sun. We not forget with skin protection there, like with sun cream there, with sunglasses there, because the sunglasses like very important for protect your eyes there. So now some of the signs and symptoms and on in there where you go able for detect and get treatment. It's easy for some, not a big problem. If you know say you get vitamin D, just go na shop, get you vitamin D tablets them, not or because they're not a prescriber for you. But pass it really, really low, doctor recommends say, well, because it's so low, take this amount. But if you not too low, you self take on the counter, you say I want vitamin D, you take it. But salon now, like person salon me, they say you go to your doctor, you're gonna cost recovery, they will send you vitamin D. But salon now, the Sunday plenty, pass you get other underlying condition them, you they take like then antiviral medication or then medicine for seizure or fits. Now you go able to say, okay, la they take this for la they help me say. And the belly woman there and the woman there way don't go into menopause, then self then they at risk for low vitamin D.
Thank you very much. So today we will talk about vitamin D and the importance of it for we body. We don't talk on this program today say vitamin D it is free because now God in your son now they give it. But even as we don't say that, with people that are salon, you get for commot na sun for me you get this vitamin D. We young body because we black, we body not able for work with the vitamin D too much. Yeah. So George they say also it's good to take calcium with vitamin D. But on the back, you get for go to your doctor. The whole be they say no more woman them we done for born. We not they born again. Your calcium level they work out with the vitamin D. Now but we don't see say na salon. We not they see people that na salon so boku woman the way they tell you say I get hip problem, they don't go do operation, they don't replace me hip. Because now this side of the world they see man or woman or then they go say this me hip ya all done yama they don't go put iron inside or me need on yama they don't go put iron inside because we get that day na salon. Although what they say try for say today we were black. It's very difficult for them body get too much of the vitamin D. We not like we not get deficiency but it just we not they get her like we come in the one that when I wait people they how then they get her. We not they get her now way day. But not for say we not get her because we the Sunday day for we. It like now rain season. Sunday can't like say not so rain season. So we see they get her. But what we they talk today, important for let you know your levels and we don't hear all the people that we don't can talk about how you go to feel, where you go no say na some vitamin, not in your body, you go to your doctor for men and go help you. Vitamin D, it enrich your blood and you go get them from green. If you they eat green, we not cook pata. You they eat potato leaf, we not cook pata. Like when them men they like you do them pemaun, when a bush they chairman, you they see it green. If you eat that day, you they get good vitamin in your body. So we were the salon, we not use fertilizer so for make we small plants them. So if you get you small garden, you get you nice potato leaf, you get you green, you get all the other leaf then. We really nice. If you cook you not cook pata now till the leaf die, you will able forget that vitamin and day from there. So today now this we can tell Una say vitamin D is good for we. Now they make we body stronger for fight the sick the way they come. But boku other vitamin and day. If you want for know whose level you get and whose level you not get, for let you not old, for let you not get boku sick them, now for go hospital, let them go test your blood. If they test your blood, they go tell you say, hey, your vitamin D it is up top notch. It's so nice that you not need that again. But you iron low or you calcium low, especially woman we don't left for born, it don't left for worse. Because that's what people them can say. You don't left for worse, you need them vitamin and they honor your body because the thing where they help you for let them do the vitamin and they let it fine for you where you don't stop for worse now. Then they make you bone themselves not go good again like how them been day. But if you get your vitamin them good one at your body, you bone them nothing not they do. Not they do them because I don't see boku with my mother with auntie them a salon. We don't left for worse. But you know they see them tell you say they don't go do hip replacement for them. You not go here they say they don't go do knee replacement for them. You know they see their whole walking stick. If you see who mama their whole walking stick in a salon, now something very serious don't happen. You know they see them boku then day. But if you look at the way they happen over here and the way they happen over there, it's too different. So now then we can't talk to una today, but and we want for wrap up now. and tell una all thank you we join. Una join back next week. We go bring other topic for una where una go learn from. And una where they watch, una share the video, let it reach to people in a salon. We get people that where they down a salon from COVID. We dey beg for the people there. We get this controversy, or we get this way not so one word. People that they say this, the other people that they say this. People that say COVID now it's salon, a lie and they lie. But we don't see notable people that don't die this week no more. We don't hear about people that we don't die. When they say na COVID related, we me no say. Then people that they not go die, they lie say na COVID. But do you have any law where they put? No, not put politics for this. This not thing way important for we your life, for we your well body. Don't not put politics inside. If government say una day na host 2 days, una day. America they don't pass 100,000 people that we don't die. London, yeah, where this TB started, we say we go get up to 40,000 people that go die. Right now, we don't pass 38,000 and half. Now the 40,000 we defend so. Mama Salone, we pray God let God help the people the way they. Let this sick here if you reach this because Sunday, the sun will kill this virus. Because people that strong, God go make them all go get well body. Let this thing here not reach the Salone must now with population. Look at America, they don't reach 100,000 and more. UK will defend 40,000 right now. Let this sick knowledge Salone. Do ya wash your hand? When you come on a street where you can wash your hand. Not kiss nobody, not hug nobody. Skade with the worry, say Ramadan don't come. Oh, we already get Muslim boyfriend and we pray God pray they can quick one for let them begin can friend me. But do ya that man they let see the outside be day. Because they say 2 meters apart, then we keep that thing there. Because if you go kiss person we get her, you said it gets her, you go kiss the other person back, we all get without them with the kiss. So do ya let we kiss first, let we get well body. Do ya with the big. Mommy and daddy busy, let just say between you and you man. Where if una 2 days na quarantine, una don't say we 2 days na quarantine, una do una mommy and daddy busy. Fine one, but not go fair nobody. Now that them they say. Because I said the person where you go fair, somebody go fair na yesterday. Wait, you say go fair na, you can bring an and you also you man and you picking it also you welfare you picking it. Do ya not put politics inside this world body? No, you're waiting for our government, they say. We tell you thank you. And we're glad for all who that join me. This is the health show with me, Salome Heights. And thank you very much, John Thomas. Thank you so much for joining. Share the video so people in Sierra Leone can watch. We'll tell you now, thank you, we join. Thank you, we appreciate you now all. From me, and they say bye-bye until next week, Saturday, 6 o'clock, we will come back for tell you now about something else. We will benefit with all. We appreciate you now, and thank you very much. Thank you, Pinto.
Okay, una thank you. All the one that we don't contribute this evening, all the one that we don't join we, una thank you. Like what Salome they say, the coronavirus, that we don't see, and that we don't hear it in a salon. So long we follow waiting the government they tell we, yeah, that face covering, that mask, una wear a more they go na public, una avoid gatherings. Now the only way down there, England, yeah, other countries, then they check the reproduction rates for how high the infection there and how low. Salone, I don't know how we they monitor the infection rates now Salone. So we get that reproduction number where we they like England now we they under 1. If they above 1, that problem. The infection, so they below 1 right now. So Salone, we don't know the infection rate. So there. Una take government no go lock una all inside. So now the responsibility then now una and una able for look after una self, una help for reduce the infection rates. Una left for the choke na them poda them taxi, them markets them. So now that one day and also the vitamin D is very important. Una they take her and for we family at the diaspora. The vitamin D, as is very important for we not get them enough. So we always, some people feel say we get them because 2 weeks ago, I didn't have my job. I talked to 2 guys them where the guy them they say then cover up the wear jackets. I say una not they get vitamin D. The answer where they give me, they say we don't need that, we'll get plenty. So this is the understanding now then get, then feel say because then are black, then get vitamin D. Now say no, now the other way around. So I therefore make them understand. So from that time now they don't know the importance of vitamin D. So some of we where they now I don't feel say all of we know waiting now the role of vitamin D. So do you allow we make good advantage of the sun and now we expose ourselves to sun for get vitamin D and look after ourselves. For now, I tell you now bye-bye. Bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Salome Heights. I am the host for the health show on Voice of Salone Network. We are making this clip to tell all our viewers that we are healthcare professionals, nurses working for the NHS in England. We are not medical doctors. We're here to raise awareness of all non-communicable diseases. Example of them is diabetes, hypertension, the cancers, and all other health issues that we know are affecting our people. We are not here to prescribe. We are not here to diagnose. We're just here to tell people about some diseases so that when we tell them about the signs and symptoms, they'll be able to watch out for these signs and symptoms and go to their medical doctors or their healthcare providers. The videos we play are taken from YouTube, where everybody goes to look for information. They are not ours. So with this, I just want people to know that all we're doing here is raising awareness of these diseases, because not all of our people can go on YouTube and access the information. Thank you very much for watching us, and please continue to watch us, because you will learn how to take care of yourself, because health is wealth.